Say what? All about measurement.
Triceratops, I am so hungry. I'm starving. We've got to find some food rather quickly.
I know it. We've got to find some food, Brontosaurus. Let's see what we can find on this walk. Oh, look what we found, Bronte. It is yellow and it's got black stuff on it. Must be worth a shot. That's awful. That's awful. That's the most horrible thing ever. Do you know what it is? No, I don't know what that is. Never before seen it in my life, and I know it's the most horrible, disgusting thing ever. We must go to the wise Stegosaurus to find out what this is. Wise Stegosaurus, can you tell us what this is? Bronte and I were so hungry. We were looking for some food and couldn't find it. We came across this yellow paper with black lines all over it, and it's the most horrible, awful thing we've ever tasted and put in our mouths before. Can you tell us what this is and what you do with it? It's nasty. Oh, dear wise, younging, you don't eat it. It is a ruler. Humans use rulers. They are to help us with measurement. You don't eat it. You use it as a tool in mathematics.
How do you use these rulers?
Just a moment, and I'll explain. Look at the top ruler in this set. If you'll notice, it has 0 on the left and 6 on the right. This ruler is really an evil number line in disguise. 0 on the left, 6 on the right, and there's numbers 1 through 5 in between. If we zoom in very carefully on this 0 to 1, we notice that there's 1 tick mark in between. These are really fractions on a number line. When you get to whole number 1, you have a total of 2 parts. This ruler has been cut into half. 0 inches, half an inch, 1 full inch, 1 1/2, 2 full inches, 2 1/2, 3 full inches, and so on and so forth. Look at the second evil number line disguising itself as a ruler. Zoom in on the space between 0 and 1. Mark your 0. Now start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. At whole number 1, we get to 4. So the denominator is 4. This ruler has been sliced into fourths. I'll come back to some information about this mark in just a moment. Look at our third ruler. Let's see what it's been sliced into. Go between the 0 and the 1. Mark your 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tick marks get you to whole number 1. That means this ruler is sliced into eighths. Our final ruler has more and more tick marks in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Whew! This ruler has been sliced into 16ths. That's a whole lot of slicing going on. And the reason they do that is so they can get more precise measurements. Right now, we're going to focus on these 2 rulers. The one that's been sliced into fourths and eighths. You zoom in with me right here. You'll notice that the lines match up. Remember that spot I said we're coming back to? That's the halfway mark. So instead of saying 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, we're going to say 1/4, 1/2, 3/4 whole number. Say that with me. Here we go. 1/4, 1/2, 3/4 whole number. One more time. Here we go. 1/4, 1/2, 3/4 whole number. That's all we're going to concern ourselves with on measuring. Sometimes you'll have a ruler that's sliced into eighths. You can take your highlighter and you can mark the equivalent fractions right there. So 2/8, 4/8, 6/8, whole number. That marks our fourths, like that.
Okay, I get it now. But how do you measure stuff on this ruler? Why would you use it?
Yeah. Why would you use a ruler to measure these Legos that are laying around here?
Well, you might need to use the ruler to help you find the measurement of an object. Let's say if you are working on a project, like you're cutting some wood to make a bookshelf, you'll need to have precise measurements. That's why we use it. Let me show you how we use the ruler to measure the Legos. Your green square Legos and line them up. You want to make sure that you line them up at the first tick mark, not at the end of the ruler, because there's space there. So line it up even with the first tick mark and then see where it ends. And you say you're counting 1/4, 1/2, 3/4 whole number, and 1/4. So this Lego is 1 1/4 inches long. Look at this stack. Let's see how wide these Legos are. Line them up right there with your first tick mark. And you say 1/4, 1/2. These Legos are only 1/2 of an inch wide. Let's see this one. Line him up at the first tick mark. 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, whole number 1. This Lego's a whole number 1 long. This stack of Legos, see how wide they are. 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, whole number 1, and it keeps going to 1 1/4. Wow.
Thank you, wise Stegosaurus. Now that I know we're not supposed to eat rulers, I can see how they would be really useful.
Yes, thank you, my Stegosaurus. I've learned a lot about measuring things.
Oh, I'm so glad you have. And I hope that you, third graders, have learned how to use measurement